Alright, so Dokkan Festival Super Trunks data download is already out, and we're just going to go ahead and take a look at him here. This is him at Rainbow Link level 10. This is on Dokkan Entropy, so shout out to Dokkan Entropy. Link will be in the description if you are interested. Just a free private server. Pretty cool mods there. And the custom characters, stuff like that. Really cool, but today we're going to be using it to show off this Trunks. Well, we'll see how good he is, right? Super Saiyan Trunks before he's transformed into Super Trunks might not really be the greatest unit overall. We'll talk about what he's doing here. So he's starting off 181k defense. I think he shares more links with, I guess, does it really matter who he's linked with? It doesn't. So we'll just, we'll float around Future Gohan. That's fine. So this Trunks gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then if there's another 3 or more Android Cell Saga category allies on the team, he gets 3 things. Additional that has a 70% chance to become a super, high chance to guard, and then an extra 100% attack and defense stats. So that is an effect because you see we have 1, 2, 3, even 4, and technically the friend 5 other Android Cell Saga category allies. I brought this Vegeta for his support abilities. This Gohan also gives 50% support, right? So yeah, overall the team is going to link pretty well. He gets another 70% attack and defense on super attack, and then with each super attack he does, he gets another 30%, right? So, that might not be too bad here. Again, on the side, I'll just bring up my phone, and we'll look at it. So, 181k defense, and he's not guarding. Okay. Alrighty, so that's not good at all. This is going to do actually a lot of damage to him, probably. Yeah, see, the high chance to guard is really bad, right? So what, that was a 7.3 mil attack stat right there. And then he gets another attack right there, 7.7. So again, he does raise attack and defense for 1 turn there. So if we look at it here, he got 2 super attacks. His defense after supering, it's 492,000, which is nothing really special without the card. Just looking at it already, his defense is very weak. Now, I feel like usually you would put AJ or Gohan in the first slot and that would be fine. But a lot of times maybe, you don't have AJ or Gohan slot 1. Maybe it was Future Gohan, this guy, then the Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan. It's like, okay, well, we have to run this guy in slot 1 basically, right? That's the kind of issue going on there. We'll go ahead and, I'm not sure if we need to heal just yet. We'll just grab this, we'll get this, and then I guess I will heal so we can get the AJ Gohan thing. So really, this Trunks, he's just kind of there, right? I don't know. Before he's like transforms, he's not really looking that great. I mean, right here, 50% support though. He's at 8.7 mil, and his defense is likely a lot higher, right? That definitely looks a lot better for an attack stat, but that Gohan could potentially have issues at times. So now we have his best linking partner here. We can get his active skill, right? So he shares all 7 links with this Trunks. What happens with this, again, Super Saiyan 1 Trunks is that he has an active skill that could be used if HP is 60% or above from the 3rd turn from start of battle. And that does count on his attack, because this Trunks wants to get 5 attacks off in order for him to transform into Super Trunks. Now, since I think we did only 2 attacks last turn, if I'm not mistaken. No, we did 3, counting the additional. So counting this one and then the just his normal attack, we should be able to get all of them active. So that's gonna be really good. Let's go ahead and turn this off and let's see his active skill here, because they did not show his untransformed active skill. They only gave us his transformed active skill. So let's see how it looks and how it sounds like.
地獄のような未来はもうたくさんだ。
Okay, so I guess he just delayed that. Sure, I don't know if that counts as the attack, so but that's fine. So again, that also counts as Trunks getting a super attack off. So he's at 324k. Yeah, again, if he's not guarding, he's defensively before he attacks, obviously very weak. But depending on the amount of super attacks he gets, maybe he could look pretty solid. So what this super attack does, I mean the active skill, it greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, and disables the enemy action once within the turn. So we're going to see this first enemy action is not disabled. Oh, right, it's not disabled because he didn't actually attack right there, right? So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If his attack actually went through, it would have counted. But now we're getting the 5 attacks guaranteed here. I mean, Yeah, 8.8 right there. He's getting a lot of extra links from this Trunks, Messenger of the Future, Royal Lineage, Soul versus Soul, right? Those are the 3 extra links we're getting from him, and that gives a good amount of attack right there. This Super Trunks not really a great unit anymore, but we're running over the showcase purposes just to see what this Trunks could do. That gives us a total of, I think it's, okay, so 10% for Messenger of the Future, 5% here, and another 5%. So that's 20% extra attack he's getting, which is why his attack stat is much higher. This Trunks right here is going to be struggling to get his full passive act and everything like that. But that's fine. I guess we'll just keep him here. Well, we want to get this Vegeta to get his multiplicative buff eventually, so I gotta definitely try and have him get that. He only has a few turns of his guard to like get his guard like kept once he's transformed, so we definitely want to get his support. I believe he has to take a couple of attacks. How many attacks does it actually mean? Let me bring him up here. It's been a while since I've used this Vegeta. I think it's... Okay, so it's 3 attacks. So what might happen is that we might get the Gohan turn next turn, and then we'll get the other rotation with this Vegeta support. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So here's Super Trunks right here. And this is not a voice transformation. This is just a normal transformation like, I don't know, Angel Cell, like, you know, I don't know, Aster Kefla or something like that, right? Those type of units, right? So now he's transformed, and this is where Trunks becomes really massively powerful. So for the first 3 turns, this Trunks has guaranteed additional super attack and guaranteed guard, which is quite powerful. You see the active skill right there. He could use a second active skill. This active skill is probably the most powerful active skill in the game. It's an attack, so it greatly raises attack, causes ultimate damage. It ghost ushers, and it performs a critical hit on the active skill, which is very powerful. Again, that could be used above 60% HP, or if you're facing a cell enemy. But yeah, this guy, his stats are going to be a lot higher here. Yeah, see, so it's starting off at 300k. Our HP was a little under from max, so that's why it's not like as high as it could be. But 318k. He gets 100% attack and defense on a super attack effect. That doubles this. So that goes up to 36,000. And then he gets 30% defense with each super attack he does, which again is also multiplicative. So you see the defense is going to get really, really high here. Depending on the amount of super attacks he's able to do, it's gonna be able to get really, really nasty. I want to make sure I get the actual defense stat written down here before we continue. Okay, so let's go ahead and so I can give you guys the actual numbers. So again, keep in mind, well, I guess that's only 30% support. Once you grab this orb, the 50% support in full will affect, right? So Trunks, let's see how hard is he gonna hit here. He's doing, yeah, 17 million attack stat. That's obviously such a gigantic difference. And then he guaranteed double super attacks right here for an 18 million attack stat. And his defense after his super attacks is pretty much exactly 1 million, and he's guarding. Just look at the output. The sheer output this guy's doing is absolutely absurd. Genuinely just crazy. We'll put this Vegeta here in slot 1, so this Vegeta could get his full attacks in. This could be a good, you know, turn for this Trunks, right? This Trunks will be able to get, you know, all his, a good majority of his links active, everything but Messenger for the Future and Soul versus Soul, and then he's going to get the 30% multiplicative support. So this would be the best, you know, situation we see this Trunks in specifically himself. So this right here will activate the 2-turn multiplicative support, and that's going to be really strong for the other Super Trunks next turn as well. He's not going to be getting support that Super Trunks next turn, but it's going to be really, really good. And our HP is pretty much... Okay, our HP is under 80% here. But that's fine, right? It's not the biggest deal ever. I feel like a lot of times you may enter turns at lower HP thresholds anyways, so that's okay with me. I mean, yeah, he's sitting on 9 mil attack stat, and then he has the option to potentially do a second one and a third one, right? So here's the second one, 9.4. I mean, the attack stats aren't necessarily bad if he's getting his multiple supers. It just really, is he guarding or not, right? That's the issue. Is this Trunks going to be guarding for us, or is he not going to be guarding for us, right? That's the big dilemma there with Trunks. If he's not guarding, he will take a lot of damage, especially from super attacks. That's why I'm thinking for this guy, a full dodge build is probably the way I'm going to go. Is that a seal? Yeah, so that's fine. We'll use the active skill with the Trunks probably this next turn. That should be fine. So again, he is, yeah, 391k defense right here, which is really, really good. And so once he super attacks, he will be getting, what kind of defense level is that? That is, oh no, wait, no, I messed up right there. I'm so silly, wait. I'm trying to do the math here, but I mixed up the 3 and the 1. That is 639k defense, I think. No, I'm really stupid. Wait, let me. Alright, no, so he's at 783k. After just not even considering any of his super attack effects, right? Let's see how hard he hits here as well. Again, guarantee crits and guarantee guarding here. He's going to be 18 million, yeah. Again, this Super Trunks himself is absolutely absurd. And yeah, on a super attack effect is where the crit comes in, right? So after this third turn, he no longer guaranteed crits. This Trunks is going to be getting his full passive though. Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Like, we're getting the Super Trunks out now. We'll put him in the first slot. Are we near full health? No, we're not. But this Super Trunks is going to be looking good here with the 50% support. We'll just put him in slot 1 right here. I don't need to use the active skill here. I think that should be okay. This Vegeta is not guarding anymore, I think, right? So we could probably just transform him. He should be okay here. We'll do that. Bam. And then, should I just use this here? I might just use this here. Let's just use the active skill here. Why not? So we're going to show that this is going to give us a Ghost Usher effect here. And it's going to be basically the same active skill we saw earlier, but it'll play the full time this time. Yeah, very busted ability right there. Just absolutely insane ability right there. So, this Trunks, could I heal to full already? Yeah, we're going to heal to full here so we can get the max, like, passive, I guess, no support next to the other Trunks. At one end. So he's at 648k, and then 30% defense per super attack he does, and he's guaranteed critting, so just very good. We're getting everything active except for Messenger for the future. Not the biggest deal if we don't get that, right? But we'll see Trunks next turn without, like, his guaranteed additional super attack or guaranteed guard. But, like, the thing is, once that runs out, you have the Ghost Usher, right? You have the guaranteed Ghost Usher that you could use once the guard runs out. And then it's like, okay, well, let's say you're in Texel Max. You have the Super Trunks against the Astero Omega. Then maybe, like, in Omega you get there and, like, one of them don't have a guard. Okay, well, that's fine. Because then I could just use the Ghost Usher with the other one that I have available. And then Omega can't even attack me in general, right? So that's obviously just very, very good. But again, yeah, I could just show y'all, oh, we're in danger. What's going to happen here? Oh, no, what do I do? Oh, wait, I have a Ghost Usher that guaranteed crits and does actual damage to the boss. Like, that's a lot of damage right there. Even to ice. Like, that's good damage. Like, for sure. We'll let Gohan do this. Trunks should basically be hitting the same type of numbers. So, yeah, again, he's still at 653k, right? Not as high as the other numbers we could potentially have seen in other rotations, but 653k start of turn. And then he's still going to be getting to around 1 million defense, which, you know, I wouldn't say that's like a lot of these super attacks he could very easily die against, right? I mean, let's say he gets one super attack. He's only at 849k, right? Which is enough to tank pretty much every normal in the game. But it's like, you know, if he gets tagged with a super attack, he dies. I think, though, I do think even against, like, the Omega Shenron AoE attacks, he would actually live those. He would actually be able to live the Omega Shenron AoEs. But again, that doesn't discount from hitting a 17 mil guaranteed crit, man. He's still gonna do that. So, yeah, this Super Trunks is very, very, very strong. Just an absolutely incredible unit. But let me know what you guys think about Super Trunks. I think, again, specifically Super Trunks is very powerful. But it's really once you get to Super Trunks. This Super Saiyan Trunks not really there. But this Super Trunks is quite good. So I'll playtest him a little more. Doesn't seem like it's too difficult to get into Super Trunks, but if this guy frauds you out, you'll definitely feel the pain. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.